In this lecture, we are going to install, activate, and configure W3 Total Cache plugin in our WordPress website. In the Add Plugins page, search for Cache or Total Cache, and this W3 Total Cache plugin will appear. Click Install Now button. Once installed, click Activate Plugin. By default, Total Cache asks you to enable Edge mode. Edge mode is something like a beta in the softwares that we use in desktop. This Edge mode consists of pre-release features. There may be some bugs, but from my experience, Edge mode is almost stable, so you can enable it. Click here to enable Edge mode. Once you have enabled it, you will be directly taken to the dashboard of Total Cache plugin. You can configure several other things in Total Cache, but it will be appropriate to explain you the configuration of those pods under appropriate sections in this course. So for now, let's use this Total Cache plugin and configure it to speed up our website. Before going into that, you may want to run or perform a compatibility check. This is because there are so many options to cache your web page. Once you run this compatibility test, you can easily know what are all the techniques that you can use in this W3 Total Cache plugin. For example, HTML TD extension is installed in my server. So I can use TD to compress or to minify HTML. Like this, it's easy to assess what type of function you can use. So let's close it for now and let's go to general settings. The first setting, that is toggle all caching types on or off, and the preview mode. This is to preview how this total cache functions, but that's not needed. Let's configure this total cache plugin in real time. First of all, enable the page cache and choose disk enhanced if you're in a shared server. If you use a dedicated server or multiple servers, for example, some hosting providers provide memcached servers separately for their users, and they specifically mention while you are buying the hosting. In such case, this memcache will be enabled for you and you can choose memcached. If you are using virtual private hosting or virtual private server, then you can choose any one of these opcodes. If you have an option to configure your virtual private server, then I recommend you to install eAccelerator in your virtual private server and then choose opcode eAccelerator. Since I am in a shared hosting, let me choose disk enhanced. Now come to Minify and click enable. Leave it to auto. Sometimes Total Cache may inform you that auto option gives some errors. In such case, you need to click manual and we need to configure the Minify settings separately here. Let's do that step by step. For now, let me click auto and proceed to the below options. Database cache and object cache. Don't choose both of them, choose any one of them. For example, this database cache is best used only if object caching is not possible. So if this checkbox is available for you to enable, then choose object cache and leave the database cache unchecked. Coming to browser cache, by default, browser cache will be enabled on installation of this Total Cache plugin itself. If you have got any of the CDN that are available here, for example, Mac CDN or Amazon CloudFront, you can choose one of them and click enable. But I use Cloudflare. Cloudflare is not listed here and it works somewhat different compared to these CDNs. So in case if you are using Cloudflare, don't tick enable here. Now come down and click save all settings. As I said earlier, this plugin could not solve the Minify auto issue automatically. So I'm clicking OK. It also displays a message that Minify auto does not work properly. So it asks me to use the manual mode in Minify Catch method. So let me tick the unticked options and tick manual, then click Save All Settings again. Now let's enter into the Minify Catch. Don't choose Minify here. This will bring you to the Minify in the general settings. Choose Minify in the left side panel. This is the Minify options that are available to us. For now, just choose HTML Minify settings and enable JavaScript minification, CSS minification, and then click Save All Settings. We have got a score of 87 and 82 before optimizing or before installing this Total Catch plugin. Let's check now. Our score has improved from 82 to 85 percentage, and we have reduced 0.1 second page load time. Also, you can see the leverage browser caching or for the items that loads outside of my domain. That is, these are the items that are loaded outside of inspirearun.com domain. We can do some tricks or we can install another plugins to deal with these items. But let me take you step by step so that you will understand how this speed optimization works in an organized manner. As I have said you already that my domain or my server has already been configured with Cloudflare. So in the next lecture, I will tell you how you can configure your website or your domain with cloudflare.com, which will act as a free CDN for CSS, JS, HTML, and also images.